Now, students, we are going to do question 3.1. 3.1, it says, solve for x by completing the square. So we're going to complete the square, solve for x by completing the square, using all the steps that we need to follow. So as we all know, step number 1, it says, first you must make sure. Okay, let's go to step 1. It says quadratic equation must be written in a standard form of ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Then take over the constant to the right hand side of the equation. Okay, so now it is not in the standard form. So you can do like this. You've got negative x squared minus 4x plus 6 is equal to 0. Then the next step, it says take the constant to the right hand side. So it's going to be negative x squared minus 4x is equal to negative 6. Then the next step, let's see the next step. After that, what do you need to do? It says the coefficient of x squared must be equal to 1. That means positive 1. Therefore, you must divide both left hand side and right hand side by the coefficient of x squared. Okay, so now let's quickly do that. Here, the coefficient of x squared is negative 1. Okay, remember there's invisible. If there's no number next to x squared, it means there is invisible number. Okay, negative 1. So the follow-up step says you must divide each term, that means the left hand side and also the right hand side, by the coefficient of x squared. So in our case, it's going to be negative 1x squared divided by negative 1 minus 4x divided by negative 1 is equal to negative 6 divided by negative 1. So negative 1 into negative 1, we are left with positive x squared, and negative 4x divided by negative 1, we are left with negative 4x, which is equal to negative 6 divided by negative 1. Then the answer is positive 6, because it says the coefficient of x squared must be positive 1. So here now we've got a positive 1, but there's no need to write here. There's a positive 1 there. Okay, yeah, let me erase so that it cannot cause confusion. So we've got x squared plus 4x is equal to 6. Then let's see what is the next step. The next step, it says add half of coefficient of x all squared to both sides. So okay, the coefficient of x here is 4x, so it's gonna be x squared plus 4x plus bracket half of positive 4 all squared is equal to 6 plus half of positive 4 all squared. Then we are going to simplify that. We've got x squared plus 4x plus, then half of 4. Don't simplify everything, to make things easy for you. Put it as, what is half of 4 is 2, then all squared is equal to 6 plus bracket 2 squared. Okay, so this one is a perfect square. 2 squared, you all know that 2 squared is 4. So, but now we're going to rewrite this in the form of x plus b all squared. That means x plus b all squared. So what does that mean? It means we're going to open up only one bracket. So it's going to be only one bracket with x plus 2 all squared is equal to, then on the right hand side, what is 6 plus 2 squared is 10. Okay, then we are going to solve for x. We are not solving for x plus 2 all squared, but we want x plus 2 only, this on the left hand side. So what do we do? We're going to say x plus 2 all squared, therefore square root of x plus 2, because we want to remove the square, is equal to plus or minus the square root of 10. What we do on the left hand side, we also do on the right hand side. Okay, which gives us x plus 2 is equal to plus or minus root 10. Okay, and then lastly, we're going to solve for x. Okay, we're going to solve for x, so it's going to be x is equal to, when we take this positive 2 to the other side, it becomes negative 2. So it's going to be x is equal to negative 2 plus or minus root 10. Then there are two x values. As you can see, it's a plus or minus root 10. So it's going to be x is equal to minus 2 plus root 10, or x is equal to minus 2 minus root 10. Okay, so now we need to simplify our equation and put our answers in a decimal form, round off to 3 decimal places. So the other x is gonna be equal to 1,162, or the other x is going to be negative 5,162. Okay, so this is the final answer. Okay, this one, it's not clear. This is supposed to be a comma, so these are our values of x. Thank you so much.